What's up, my NRE family? AdamOS here. We got another podcast coming at you. Podcast number 5,642 and a third. That's right. We've been doing this for a while now. You guys know the drill. I got a lot to talk about today. I'm going to try to get through all these quickies. I got so much quickies. Dude, I had to, make cuts. Because I was like, dude, I already have, 10. I can't do any more. So maybe I'll have another podcast coming up here sooner than expected. So today, let's kick it out quick with Harry Potter TV series. This is coming to HBO Max. Yes. Finally, we have a TV series based on the Harry Potter, what do they call it, cinematic universe. There's a lot of copyright issues going on, so it's only in talks right now. But the WB, yay, the WB's doing it. We all know about their shows, right? Okay, well, they made a statement saying that there are no Harry Potter series in development at the studio or on the streaming platform. But there's talks of it everywhere. So I just wanted to put this in there quick. Started off, there's an exploratory meeting that have been held, but that's all we know so far. So there's people are talking about it. So it's definitely something that is in the. I don't want to say it's in the works, but the juices are flowing in the brains of these executive assholes that come up with this stuff. All right. So speaking of executive assholes, Microsoft eats their own dick last week. Dude, get this, right? So Microsoft said they were going to raise the price of Xbox Live Gold to $11 a month instead of the one-year deal of $60. See, so that's $120 instead of $60. It's double, right? Making it cost, around $130 a year instead of $60 a year. That's some bullshit, right? Well, the Game Pass, they other than, there's two different things. There's the Gold, Xbox Live Gold, and then there's Game Pass. And Game Pass, which includes the Xbox Live Gold, it's only $15 a month. So Microsoft was thinking that, all these gamers, it's only $4 more a month for the Game Pass, right? Because it includes Gold. Gold is $11, Game Pass is $15. It's only $4 extra a month. Why not? Why wouldn't they just get that then? Because the Game Pass gives you the free games and, all that kind of stuff. So, this was all just a plotted scheme by Microsoft. It's bullshit. They wanted to get people on their new service and off their old service. So, not even 24 hours later, everyone at Twitter's going crazy like Twitter does. And, they see Xbox, Microsoft, whatever, sees this shit on Twitter. So they post, today was not great. This is what it says. Today was not great. We always try to do our best for you, and today we missed the mark. We hear you, and we're revising our Xbox Live Gold pricing updates. So, you know what? That's pretty fucking cool, right? In a sense. They tried to screw us all over. The people rose up, got their pitchforks and torches, came after Xbox, and they stood down, right? So now they're going back to their old pricing. And get this. Because they pulled this bullshit on us, they're saying you don't have to pay for gold to play free-to-play games online anymore. Oh, because you had to pay for the gold. You had to have a gold membership to play even the free-to-play games online, which is bullshit anyway, if you think about it. The games are free, so who are we charging here, But it's like a penance for being fuckbags, Game Pass would have been around $170 a year. Think about that, $170 a year with this new pricing. Just to play games online. Not to play their games, to play other people's shit. They're just nickel and diming everybody. This is why I don't fuck with Xbox and Microsoft anymore. All they care about is money. They're just greedy assholes. This only helps prove it, right? I mean, they're trying to right their wrong, but it still leaves a bad taste in the mouth, Well, okay, I told you, we gotta keep this moving. I got so much shit, man. Alright, so, have any of you ever wanted to fuck Keanu Reeves? I mean, I know I do, but there's some of you out there who might want to as well. Well, guess what? You thought Cyberpunk was dead in the water? Nope. Well, now they got a mod where you can replace the sex workers with a Keanu Reeves model. It's kind of like a GTA 5 thing, you can replace shit, and it's interesting. It's very interesting. But it's not going over well. CD Projekt Red, the company who makes Cyberpunk, has officially stated that they are going to work on getting this mod taken down because it represents a real-life person, not just a character. So if it's character, you can fuck whoever you want. But if it represents a real-life character, can't fuck them. This is the world we live in, folks. So yeah, they've also stated that they wish people would stop having sex with Keanu Reeves in the game. Like, they've made a actual statement. Please, quit beating cheeks with Reeves, dude. I just thought this was too funny not to bring up. I don't know if it's been taken down yet. To my knowledge, it's still kicking. So if you got some time and you see this, go fuck Keanu Reeves for a minute, man. Do it while you can. Make a YouTube video. Do your thing. I mean, if I was Keanu Reeves, I would not be appalled. I'd be honored. Like, yeah, go ahead and fuck me in the game. And if you think it was good, try me in real life. Yeah. Alright, so Netflix is also busy with some fun shit. You know me and Netflix. I love me some Netflix. So I'm always keeping you up to date. A Tomb Raider anime is in the works for Netflix. It will sequel the most recent series of Tomb Raider, not the original. It will follow Lara Croft as the main character as she runs around the world finding shit like she always does. You know, it's kind of a mix of Indiana Jones meets Carmen Sandiego. That was the vibe I got from reading these articles. But I don't know. You know, it's Lara Croft. I mean, to me, there's no real plot line to the Lara Croft. It's just episodes. So I guess we'll just have more episodes. Cool beans. You know, I'll check it out. Also, Netflix is making an anime based on a King Kong Skull Island movie. Yeah, you know, there's not much. It'll be called Skull Island. They've only got the title so far, and it's about a group of people who are shipwrecked on the island. No release dates or any information has been released, but you know they're like the Harry Potter. Unlike the Harry Potter, these have more in the works, more talks, more ideas. So these will probably happen. The Harry Potter, I don't know if it'll happen, but I'll have to let you guys know. Okay, so speaking of taking shit, Google Stadia finally takes a shit. Oh man, everything they've ever talked about happening, all the exclusive games, everything they've been working on up to officially has been canceled. The whole fucking thing. They're like, you know what, we're done. This is a dumpster fire. There's nothing more we can do about it. Fuck it. They erased it all, man. According to Kotaku, this little bit's from Kotaku, so I don't, you know, take it for what it is. Google Stadia has decided to shut down all internal studios and refocus their business. And they will find jobs for the Google, for all the within Google for all the people that were behind Stadia. So what they're saying is, we're scrapping everything. We're shutting it all down. Like even what's already been done, we're just shutting it all down. And that the people that lose their jobs, they're gonna like repurpose them within the Google community. Like, okay, yay. Google Stadia was only 15 months. That's it. They lasted 15 months. Due to overpromising and underdelivering, in my opinion. They promised too much shit. They didn't give us enough. You know, like, that's not a good recipe, man. I feel this is a sign of what I've been saying all along, you know? People want physical games. Like, yeah, it's easier for streaming and downloads. But, like, see, streaming implies there's a server holding that information, you know? That can be shut down, leaving you with nothing left but your purchase, you know, and I just think we're just not there yet, you know. I like the technology's there, it's just not implemented in the whole scheme of things correctly yet, you know. Like I feel like we need to work out some more bugs, do a little more testing, and make. I think consoles need to be a little more powerful for it. Like they're pretty fucking powerful, but like you're talking like massive storage space. You're talking like big computers, man. I mean, we need like 3 to 5 terabyte machines. If you're gonna have us download every single game, I don't want a cloud. I don't want your cloud to go out. I want my shit. It may not be physical, but I want my shit. I want my shit on my shit so I can access my shit from my shit, not from your shit. I'm trying to see how many times I can say the word shit in this podcast. How am I doing so far, right? Okay. Speaking of some crazy shit, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, I love this guy, dude. Mr. Beast. He's going to space, and so can you. You can go with him. Kinda. Okay, so he's not really going to space. But he's shooting up this moon lander thing. He's actually working with NASA. No shit. This is actually happening, right? So NASA and Mr. Beast collabed. Lunar thing. It's like, remember the Voyager that had the gold disc that, like, if some alien had a vinyl player, they can fucking play it, because, you know, they're behind on our technology. but you know, they can play it and it had like songs and videos and all this bullshit. Well, he's doing like a revamp of that, and for $10 you can send a picture of yourself to the moon. He's going to have a hard drive that's dedicated to all the people who sent the pictures to him. So guess what? I sent one of my family. That's right, guys. The Hinder family is going to the moon, baby. Yes, AdamOS will live in infamousy on the moon. So I think that's pretty cool. And just to throw it in there too, Mr. Beast opened a burger joint. He's calling it Mr. Beast Burger. Interesting, right? Mr. Beast Burger. I don't quite understand what it is. It's not its own like separate entity. Like, it's not like it's like McDonald's. You go and you order. It's almost like you know how there's like a living organism, and then there's another living organism that lives on the first living organism, and then like you know, like they get the whales, and then you get the fish that like floats around on the whale. You know, it's kind of like that. From what I understand, you know, he's leeching off of other businesses, just offering other additional products. Or like, have you ever seen those like stores where it's like Taco Bell and Long John Silver, or like KFC and buttfuck burgers? You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those. I think. Don't hold me to it. It's really weird. But check it out, Mr. Beast Burger. I hope you... There's only one location, I think, right now, from what I remember. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna have our Netflix recommendation and our Discord question, just because I want to do it now instead of the main topic. I like to switch things up, right? So, my Netflix recommendation this time is Battle Drone. Holy shit. Badass fucking movie. Now, this one, okay, it seems cheesy. It seems like one of those sci-fi original movies, and it kind of is, not gonna lie. But see, like, we don't watch these movies because of the plot lines. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back, calm your tits, and go, you know what? I'm here for entertainment. I want to be entertained. I want to see some cool shit. I want to see guns. I want to see dudes. I want to see tanks. I want to see robots. Battle drones. This is your fucking movie, dude. I'm telling you, it's good. It's good. It's more than good. It's great. It's wonderful. It's awesome. Dude, like, I don't want to tell, like, much about the plot, but it's essentially what you think it is from the title. But they did a really good job of it. Oh, what'd I push? Okay. They did a really good job of it. And it has a lot of good action. The acting is decent. Like, okay, the acting is as good as it needs to be. Let's put it that way. I think it's a badass movie. Worth checking out. I know I wouldn't go out and buy it and put it on your shelf. But if you're just looking for, like, a random badass Netflix movie, dude, smoke a bowl and go to town, man. Battle Drone. It's got... I rate it high, dude. You got my thumbs up approval on Battle Drone. Okay. So, I'm going to take a sip of this. But will NES games become as cheap as Atari games? That is the question. Yeah. To put it bluntly. So the idea behind this question is Atari games had a big fluctuation in price. About 6-7 years ago, they went skyrocket. You can get them like a box for $1. Then all of a sudden, like, people started wanting them for a reason. But then that died within a year. Dude, it was like almost they had like one good year and then just fucking tanked, right? Well, people are wondering, hey, AdamOS, because of the Atari thing, you think NES games are next? They're the next in line, chronologically. So, yeah, dude, I think all the games are. All games are going to do that. Because with every 10 years or so, you're getting a new, like, era of gamers, you know? And I say era, not genre or anything else, because it's like a new era. Like, they just see gaming in a different way than they did 10 years ago. You know, the new people are coming up, the younger ones that are able to play games. The ones that were able to play games are now buying games. The ones who were able to buy games are now going back on games. And then the people who already done all this are now getting out of games. So it's like a good 10 year, everything that goes, you know, 10 years or so. So we're in that spot where shit is starting to go. We saw it with the Atari games happening, and now here we are 6-7 years later. We're reaching that 10-year mark. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying, everything just keeps piling down. So now all those people that played Nintendo are getting to the next stage of that process, and they're not gonna want this shit. But like everything else, you're gonna have games that, you know, are gonna be super expensive because of the rarity, or, you know, like the Mario Bros that's on the left. You know, like all these things are still going to hold value, but we're not talking about those games. We're talking about the general populace of the game, like you know, like your basic shit, like your ice hockey, you know, or you know, stuff like that, like Mendel Palace. Maybe even some of the Mega Mans will go down there, like, you know, Journey to Silius, even Contra. Like, these games are going to go cheaper, cheaper, cheaper. And especially you get into, like, NFL or, like, you know, like, shit like that. It's just going to be... no one's going to want them. Like, because you're only going to have your hardcore collectors who can find those games everywhere. No one else is collecting to collect. Like, if you just want to play, you're going to emulate. You know, and that's just becoming easier with the whole digital thing anyway. So, yeah, I really think that it's just, we're going to start seeing it in the next few years, where your classic games might still hold a little value, your rare games will hold its value, but then everything else is just going to go to shit. You're going to get them for $1 again, which is cool. If you're starting out, you know, just get something on your shelf for a minute, but, I mean... I hate to say it, because you guys know me, you know my collection stuff, but, like, it's just better to emulate. It just is. It's the way the world is. We gotta come to grips with that. All you nostalgia nerds, just get the fuck over it. You know, like, it's what it is. It's what people are turning to, so these carts are gonna go for dirt cheap. Alright. So now we got our main topic. What a song. Alright, so... as you know, actually you might not know, let me show you something. For all you N64 fans out there, I have something pretty cool. It's a hack of GoldenEye 64, but with Mario characters. It has some Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Mario, Peach, Luigi, Toad, a few other guys. Has a few levels from Mario 64, like the castle outside and inside, Big Boo's Haunt. It's cool stuff, right? So, if you're into that kind of stuff, get this, right? GoldenEye 64 has a remake in the works. Yes, an actual remake. Not a fan project that Nintendo will shut down because they're a bunch of assholes. But no, there's footage of the canceled remake has been leaked online now, along with other random rumors being passed around. Okay, so, because before this, you can only play GoldenEye on N64, no other platform. You know, you can emulate it, but, like, that was it. It wasn't on some, like, downloadable thing or, you know, Steam or nothing, right? But there was, back in the day, like, long time ago, there was a remake being made, but it got shut down. And footage of that got leaked finally, alright? So there was development of the remake back in 2002. But it was scrapped before its completion. I don't know what I just hit. Okay. One of those rumors states that there will be a finished playable version of that sometime this year. Now, that is a rumor. And we all know what happens with rumors. But, YouTuber by the name of GrassLoo00, I don't know, you'll find it if you search for it, uploaded a long play of his Xbox Live arcade version of GoldenEye, and it looks amazing. You have to check this out, right? So, think about Xbox Live. Wait a sec. Xbox Live? GoldenEye 64? Yo, because this is proof, in a sense, this is proof that a remake exists. Now, Nintendo bought Rare, and people think that that's why the remake was canceled. You know, Nintendo's like, nope, we're done. We don't want to put any money into this shit. Shut it down. But Nintendo didn't have the license for GoldenEye. Because GoldenEye was a thing before it was a video game. GoldenEye was 007, James Bond. It had shit. Like, people own this. Instead, it was the multiple owners of James Bond movie license that took down the project. They're like, no, dude, these are movies. Shutting your shit down. Got it on lock. Dunsky. Right? Alright. So, currently, IO Interactive, the makers of the Hitman series, if you're familiar, is making a new James Bond game. It is not a remake of GoldenEye 64. Has nothing to do with any of the other GoldenEye or James Bond games. This is a whole brand new game. So we may be getting two James Bond games in the near future. That's pretty cool, man. I can't say I'm a huge fan of the James Bond anything. You know, like, the movies are okay. There's some good ones here and there. I think they're all kind of just corny and lame. I mean, they are what they are. I'm going to get shit for that, I know. But the game was pretty cool. I mean, I'm still a Perfect Dark fan. To me, Perfect Dark will always outshine GoldenEye. In fact, even in Perfect Dark, there's 3 levels from GoldenEye and a couple guns. But, you know, I'll rant on that some other time. But these 2 games sound pretty cool. I'd be really interested in the remake, because they said in the one rumor that I read that, you know, it's going to be the same game, updated graphics, updated control schemes, meaning, you know, like, just better, more fluent control. Because remember, you had to kind of auto-aim to really do anything in that game, so it'll be better, more fluent controls. I think they're going to update the levels, they said, and they're going to update the roster. But, again, this is all hearsay. Alright? So, what I want to happen, though, and now this is just me, but if you're going to remake GoldenEye, hear me out, people. IO Interactive, whatever, whoever's doing this fucking project, I want this game. Well, I want the original game, but what I want from it are some of those cheats. I'm sorry, but I like the cheats. And now I'm not talking about the cheats of, like, infinite ammo and all that bullshit. No, dude, let's go with paintball mode. Dude, paintball mode, was that not the coolest fucking thing ever? All it did was, like, show little rainbow dots everywhere. Didn't change the game, didn't make it easier or harder or whatever. It just put the rainbow dots. It was fucking cool, man. Dude, I love the paintball mode. I wish other games did that. Dude, what if, like, Borderlands did it, you know? Like, how cool, dude. Paintball. Give me paintball mode, alright? You know what else I want? I want DK mode. Remember the big arms and the big head? And you hold the guns up. Dude, DK mode was fucking awesome. Now, I don't know if DK mode messed with the code of the game, like, to where, like, if your arm was bigger, it had a bigger hit box, like, same with your head. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure on that. I want to say it did, but, again, you know, I'm not sure on that. But give me DK mode. Paintball mode, DK mode, and I also want turbo mode. Dude, okay. So turbo mode was funny as shit. Now, if you played it with the bots, it was kind of hard because, like, they could think that quick. But if you smoked a bowl with your friends and played it on turbo mode, dude, how fun was that, right? You just, like, and if someone had a rocket launcher, it was just game over. Like, you would just run and blow yourself up. You were seriously a time bomb. You were a durka, you know? Right. But yeah, turbo mode was so much fun, dude. Like, you couldn't take it serious. You just had to have fun with the game. And then my favorite, Tiny Bond. Dude, Tiny Bond. Oh my god. He was, like, seriously, like, this big. Like this big. If you were to put it in real life. Like, 6 inches. It was fucking hilarious. Because, like, you couldn't see anybody. Oh god, dude, Tiny Bond. Dude, Tiny Bond was the best. And it was only the best because it was just so ridiculous. Like, trying to hit the thing. If you didn't have explosives or mines or something, dude, and then you put Tiny or Turbo mode with Tiny Bond. Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude, it was so funny. Oh, I'm having nostalgia, dude. I don't know. I mean, I still think that Perfect Dark is a far superior game to GoldenEye. But it doesn't mean that I don't have fond memories of GoldenEye 64. So, I'm hoping that this remake does actually happen. That would be really cool. I would like to see the new James Bond game. It's been a while. And the last few James Bond games have been kind of you know. So, with the new tech that's coming out, the new development process and software and everything, I think actually they should make a really good James Bond. And they got the Hitman team on it, the IO Interactive. So I think they got a good bones, as they say, you know, good structure started for this game. I just hope that they don't fuck it up like they have every other one. But hey, you know, I'll keep you guys posted when I know what's going on. This GoldenEye card, if you're wondering, it's called GoldenEye with Mario characters. It's actually the name. Some guy just makes these. Like, it even has, like, the legit pack and everything. I forget what I paid for it. It was not expensive, though. It was, like, you know, that $40, $50 range. But, yeah, these are pretty cool. So go check that out. And, as always, I want to thank you for joining me. I'm AdamOS Retro, NRE Podcast. You know, do that like, subscribe, follow thing. I got my links down below. I do want to have you say, come to my Discord. It's a retro gaming Discord. We have a lot of good time. We got some people making Mario hacks. We share ROMs. We talk some games. We talk some shit. We talk some good times. You know, a lot of decent people there, man. So yeah, come and join us there. Get into conversations. Share some cool shit. Maybe I'll even play something of yours on not the podcast, listen to me, my actual channel. So yeah, do that, like, subscribe, follow things. AdamOS Retro here, NRE Podcast. Till next time, guys. Peace.